What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofino1 bringing you guys another YouTube video, and today there's another little car update vlog, whatever you want to call it. It sure is hot outside. I ain't gonna have this video be too long, but anyway, I just wanted to get on here and pretty much just talk about what's been going on in the world. A couple things being the Feds raising the interest rates or basis point by 0.75 basis point, which is essentially the interest rates are going to start going up between now and in the next 6 months or so, which is the highest that it's been since like 19 something. I think it was 50 or 40 something, a long time ago. The Feds have not raised interest rates this high in a long time. And like no one has come out and said, okay, yeah, we're in a recession, but you can kind of see that if we're not there, like technically we're going to be there like soon, because if interest rates are going to keep going up, meaning that it's going to cost you more money to do the same things. I mean, people are already seeing it now. Groceries are costing more. Gas prices are steady going up. Travel, like for example, I believe I mentioned in my podcast, I plan to be going to Disney World here in the next couple months, and I got my tickets like about 2-3 weeks ago or so, and then I went to check again to see how much those tickets are now. If you waited like till now to go get those tickets, same time, same everything, you're paying $400 more. So that goes to show you that inflation is literally out of control. And so what happens with inflation is, as things get so high, eventually what happens is a recession happens. That's essentially what happens, where people cannot afford to, people just can't essentially afford to pay for the basic things. I mean, it's like this. You have a job, your job pays you X amount of dollars, you only have X amount of dollars like that goes towards food. Now you may say, oh, well, maybe you can cut back on stuff. And that's true, you can probably cut back on some things, but then it gets to a point where there's only so much you can cut back on. So what happens is you end up spending the same, let's just say your monthly budget, I don't know, it's maybe $200, whatever. I'm just using it as an example. Okay, well, now that $200-300 that you're spending is no longer getting you the same items that you were getting before. So now you have to buy more. The problem is with that is that people's money only is going to go so far. People are not getting huge raises. Like, people's raises are not in competition with inflation, if that makes sense. So what happens is a recession happens. People can't afford certain things. They stop buying, and eventually the demand for things starts to drop, and then the supply for things go up. That's why you're starting to see a little bit of like a housing market crash, because it was to the point where people were putting up homes, and in less than a day or two, they were selling. Well, now it's starting to slow down because interest rates are going up. Housing prices has went up. So a lot of people that maybe thought like, oh yeah, I can go get that house. Nah, you're not gonna be able to get that house now. You're not gonna be able to afford it. So, so you can see, same thing with the car industry. Like, car sales have went down. And once that supply like goes up, where it kind of gets back to somewhat normal levels, people are gonna stop buying them because they're not going to have the money. So the supply will go up, but the demand will be low. It's the same thing with traveling. Like this year, a lot of people are traveling, I believe, because, last year, past few years, a lot of people haven't traveled because they haven't felt comfortable. We've had COVID, and a lot of people have a lot of money that's saved up. So it's a little bit of mixture of everything, in my opinion, at least. So with all that said and done, yeah, I believe, we're heading towards a recession. I know a lot of analysts are saying that it's probably going to be between end of 2022 going into 2023, because I do still think it's going to probably hit more so later on, where it's like, okay, beginning of the year, people will lose their job, or inflation will start to kick in more over the next 6 months. So people will start to see their money get tighter, so they're going to have to start backing out on certain things. So it is what it is at this point, to be honest with you. But the next thing is that the Tesla models, that was another thing. Tesla models have went up in price. A lot of people are talking about that. The Tesla Model 3, like the standard, didn't go up, but like all the other models pretty much went up like $2,000-3,000. And EVs are a big thing right now. A lot of people are looking at EVs because gas prices are through the roof. And like I said, it makes sense for some people, because if you're someone that's already paying $500-600 for a car note, it's like, well, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm paying hundreds of dollars of gas, it might make sense. But if you're someone that doesn't have a car note, You know, I don't know. It might be kind of hard to justify. And I do believe the prices of those Tesla cars, or just electric vehicles in general, are going to go down because, like I said, the demand is going to go down. It's going to get to a point that they keep rising the prices that people will just not be able to afford them. I mean, that's just, like I said, it's all about supply and demand. But that was just a little quick little video. It is a little hot in this car, so I don't want to stay here too long, that I wanted to give you guys. So let me know you guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. And stay cool out there because it is hot. Peace.